Everyone, Foxee here, and thanks for joining me on this lovely day. Indoors, where the weather is always perfect, and today we are playing The First Tree. Now, this game is a very beautiful third-person exploration game. We play as a fox who has lost their family. There's also supposed to be another storyline on top of that with a boy and his father. It's just overall supposed to be a very beautiful game. And at the same time, I've heard it's very, very sad. So let's hopefully we don't get too emotional or too emotionally invested, but I really have high hopes for this game. Now, I was originally going to purchase this game myself, but as a birthday gift from K-Swish, he purchased this game for me. So thank you, K-Swish. You are awesome. So guys, I think we're going to go ahead and start. Let's not keep this intro too long. Okay, we can move. For a moment I was like, can we move?
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
Yeah, a bit. You should get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
I don't know. It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
All right.
So it's not really a younger boy as I'd expected. It's when he's older. Also, there's a barrier here. Did I miss the exit? I feel like I'm really gonna enjoy this story. After I find my way somewhere. And there's supposed to be hidden items throughout the game, and small little secrets, including a bunny somewhere I have to find. But that's just me reading through the achievements. Oh, there was a small barrier there. There are supposed to be some bugs in this game. The developer is working on them. But overall, I'm liking it so far, and I have definitely missed the exit somehow. Okay, something that definitely stands out to me is there's a giant log here. Can we jump over the log? I kind of don't think we can. Oh, we can double jump. Would you look at that? Maybe we can double jump. I am not a good double jumper. There we go. Just a couple more practices. Just a little tutorial phase. Wow, this game is really huge, but what do you expect? We're in a forest. Being a fox. Doing fox things. And from the storyline, we have lost our family. And I wonder how this is going to tie into the boy and his father. Well, he's not really a boy anymore. I'm curious to see where it goes. Oh no!
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
Oh. that's sad. Well, the babies died. What happened?
She couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other 2 children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
I didn't know it was gonna be a mother fox losing her kids. Oh, now it's gonna rain. I guess it is very sad.
Fox looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree.
Ooh.
It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
I really hope the other 2 kids are alive. I don't want it to end with not finding them or end up finding them and they're no longer here. Aw. Why, game? Why you gotta start out so sad? I do see a glowy over there. I should go towards the glowy. Are there really birds in the sky? I don't see the birds. But I had to look. I saw the shadows. It was just trickery to my eyes. There goes another burb. The music kind of sounds sad, but with hope all at once.
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade. You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me, so I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friends had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
That's awful. My dad would actually make me things out of metal. He would take some of the metal scraps he would have in the shop and he would build like dinosaurs for me because I loved dinosaurs as a kid.
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
One of the metal toys my dad made me, it was like a long neck, and my dad named it the Springosaurus. I wonder where it is today. I wonder what happened to it. I know I no longer have it. I wonder if it was one of the things I left behind when my parents divorced. It might have been. Oh! Free falling. Oh boy. I was stuck and then I was stuck again. Why do I stick to that like a magnet? Ugh. Up the rock. This is not natural. It reminds me of Skyrim horses, how they just run up the side of a mountain. This is that moment, but with a fox. Oh no, why can't I jump? We can do this. Got it. Very nice. Oh, again, we're doing the Skyrim horse, but in this case, it's the first tree fox. Already this game has me thinking about childhood memories and back then when I was a kid. And now I'm an adult. It's interesting. I'm really curious to see where this story is going to go. And how in the end, how am I going to relate to this fox losing her kids and then to the son and his father's relationship. I wonder how that goes.
Usually those kids would leave me alone, but somehow they could tell I was different. They made fun of how far away I lived. They called my dad a sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid, telling my dad stories I made up for hours. But after that show and tell, I didn't tell him much anymore. He didn't know exactly what was wrong, but his best guess was that the toys he carved weren't cool enough. He carved me a tank and tried to tell me what it was like to be in a real tank as a serviceman.
I didn't know your dad was in the military.
Yeah, in the army. The sad thing is that I'd pretty much forgotten until just now. There's so much I still don't know about him.
I'm sorry. He knows how much you love him. You're going to see him again soon and have some closure, I'm sure.
Alright, so we know his father was in the military, he doesn't know a lot about him, and he's going to see him again. I personally don't know much about my dad. I barely see him nowadays. It's kind of like I maybe see him once or twice a year just to check up and see how he's doing. Oh, it's a bunny! Come back, little bunny. Come back! No, don't run. Can I eat the bunny? Is that something I should be asking? Do I really want to eat a bunny during this story? Maybe it'll take me to the bunny I'm supposed to find. Will you do that? Will you take me to the bunny I'm supposed to find? Seems more like I can hurt it than it's trying to take me somewhere. I thought that was oddly placed, so I came over here to check it out. Nope, nothing up here. Ooh, there's something over there, though, and a shiny. We should definitely head in that direction. It's very open. You don't often see open games. Usually when there's like a storyline, you have one straight path to go, and that's it. And why is there a chair out here? Oh, and a chalkboard. And a fox. Okay, so it's retelling about the classroom. That's why these items are out here. Mostly all I do in school is doodle. I doodled so much. Took a lot of art classes. It's about the only thing I really enjoyed in school. Just art, ceramics, drawing, painting. I wouldn't mind getting back into pottery again. It wasn't necessarily the pottery that I liked. It was carving like animals. My favorite one was the koi fish I made. Luckily we had this red glaze, which is basically the paint that you would put on the pottery after you baked it the first time. And the second time you would paint it and then you would bake it again. And so they had some red glaze and I was able to put that on my fish, which was nice because we were very limited to colors like black, blue, green. but nothing bright like red or pink.
The older I got, the more I withdrew. I asked myself, why talk to anybody anyway? Why bother when I'm happy by myself? I started drawing a lot, mostly animals I saw in the woods by my home. I then imagined designing my own hideouts with things like TVs and pantries full of chips and cookies. I think that idea of leaving home and drawing blueprints started my career. I found a lot of solace in that.
I'm not surprised, but I did the same thing, you know? There's something special about having a place to call your own.
And now look at us. Well, if you count renting in an overpriced city.
It's as close as we can get for now.
I feel like I relate more and more to these characters. Let's see. Oh, it's a little hideout. As a kid, not too far from my home, there was this tree. And at that tree, I eventually kind of turned it into a small little tree house. I basically took a plank of wood and I stuck it up in there. It was a very small tree, and then built my own ladder out of mixed sorted woods that I found around the place. I would often hang out there. I would draw. It ended up being one of those places where I had buried a couple pets after they'd passed away. It was just kind of a place to escape. I loved going out in the field and just hanging out with nature. I remember one day I went out to feed the cows and I ended up seeing a couple foxes running around. It's the first time I'd ever seen a fox, and here they were hanging out in my backyard. And I don't live by a forest or anything. I live in a very deserty landscape. It was just really cool overall. I'm trying to wonder if I go that way, or was there somewhere this way? Oh my goodness, the vast distances. I'm not sure which way to go. Just got to keep running around and exploring. Overall with this game, I am going to continue to play this. I'm probably not going to post it until I've beaten it, just so that way I have another finished series to actually post, instead of starting a series and then not finishing it. It's not productive and doesn't get anywhere. I know we have Pinstripe I didn't get to finish. I actually beat the game, but while editing, the last episode had corrupted and there was nothing I could do to fix it. So, as you can see, I left Pinstripe very open for you guys to probably go out and play it yourself, or maybe see if another YouTuber's finished it, because I'm not going to be able to show you how I ended up playing. But with this game, I am watching the quality very closely, and I am not seeing any corruption. So I think we're all good. Should be able to play this game just fine. And is that a shiny? Or is it just bright? Is it shiny or bright? Oh, it's these. The stars. Cool. I know there's an achievement for collecting stars. I just wish I could find something else to do before I end the episode. I was hoping to find another toy. And oh, look, a bunny. Hello, little bunny. Oh, bunnies! I thought the one was, I don't know, a hole in the ground. Nope, it's a bunny. How did I mistake a bunny for a hole in the ground? I couldn't tell you. But it's a bunny. I want to catch the bunny. I can't catch bunnies to save my life. Looks like we're going to be a hungry fox. No food for the babies. We should go find the babies. Now I gotta run all the way back because I think I'm supposed to go this way. I was looking at reviews for this game, and for the most part it's very positive. There are people that are leaving negative reviews, but they're not leaving any criticism, so it didn't tell me what was entirely wrong with this game. I don't know, maybe it's too short, maybe it's too open. I couldn't tell you exactly why. So that's one of the reasons I'm going to enjoy playing this, is because I'll be able to come up with my own criticism and find out whether if I like the game without any knowledge of how other people played the game. I get my own experience without anybody else affecting it. I'm very open-minded to see What's gonna happen next? The boy and his father. I wonder if he ends up meeting his father. And maybe the war will play a part into it. Oh no, it's going dark. Ooh, a new area. So we must have found all the toys. Well, anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. We're in a new area. I see some stars up over there. We are definitely going to keep exploring and learning more about this boy and his father. We're going to learn more about this fox and whether she finds her kits. Hopefully alive. Aw, she still has 2 more. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me on this lovely day. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, boop the like, and join Team Foxee. And if you're already a subscriber, you know what to do. You boop the like button, you boops it. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.